There is a reason why only Devin has to fight everybody and nobody has to fight anybody. There's a reason because only the king has to fight everybody. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a
a
little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
When you are at the top of boxing, when you are the king, in order for you to stay the king, you have to fight everybody, all the challengers, and everybody that's coming for you. The other way for you to stay the king is to do what Napoleon did or Alexander the Great did. You go make the other kings capitulate. You make the other kings do things to go around you or to fight you. You go at them. Yeah, that's what you do. Devin went at Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis has been capping, hiding, ducking, running, while his fans are saying, oh, he's not running. Devin went to 140. Devin went to talking about 47. But Tank talked about 47, and Tank had a belt at 40 that he vacated. It's a whole different story, though. You make fighters like Shakur Stevenson capitulate. Yeah, Shakur don't want to work with you. Shakur don't want to talk to the money people to make the fights. Shakur goes to the WBC. He ran to the WBC to tell on Devin. Nah, he didn't go to Top Rank, who is the one that sends the offers. The Top Rank is the one that pays it. So if you go to the WBC, or if you go to the WBO, or if you go to the IBF or the WBA, and you ask them for a bigger split, the network is going to pay that split. So you literally put a middleman in there. You put a middleman in there instead of going directly to the network and asking for it. Devin made Shakur do that. Devin made Shakur go to the WBC. Devin made him do that. Now you can't go directly to Top Rank and ESPN and ask for more money. No, because they might give it to you. Because I don't want to fight Dev. So I can't go to where the money's at because they actually might give me the money I'm looking for. So what I'll do is I'll go to somebody who doesn't give no money. Devin makes him do that. Devin makes him do that. Devin fought Vasyl Lomachenko and embarrassed him. There ain't no, my shoulder was injured, my hand was injured. No. Devin injured him. Yeah. before the Teal fight, this man was talking about how, oh, everybody would say, oh, BF, he was out of the ring for over a year, talking about the ring rust for Lomachenko. Oh, he's out of the ring for so long, BF. Then the next thing you know is, oh, well, Lomachenko had an injury, BF. He had an injury. He told everybody, you show he got an injury. Yeah, they said he had an injury. His shoulder, his arm, his neck, his back. He was hurt, BF. Has Vasyl Lomachenko made an excuse about him being hurt when he fought Devin Haney? No. No fake ass slings for my shoulder being my shoulder being injured, right? No fake ass cast on your hand for you having a broke bone in your hand. Nothing. Devin injured him. He injured him. Devin sent that man to the hospital with broken ribs. Devin broke his ribs. Vasyl Lomachenko went directly to the hospital. The reason why Vasyl Lomachenko did not fight for an interim title is because he was in the hospital, because he cannot fight right now. He cannot. And they don't want to advertise his damaged ribs. They don't want to advertise that, because advertising that will break the mystique and the aura of Lomachenko. Devin broke him. Devin damaged him. But they're not going to talk about that. Nah, we're going to leave that alone. Leave it alone. Shakur Stevenson is still talking about Devin's name for relevance. He needs relevance. So he's talking about is this lying ass dad and blah, 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 blah. You had an opportunity. You had an opportunity to fight Devin, and you turned it down. Nah, BF, he didn't turn it down. He went a different direction. So he turned it down. Nah, BF, he went to the WBC. He didn't turn it down. He just wanted more money. So he turned down the offer he was given. Nah, he wasn't given no offer. But he said he was given an offer. Nah, because Bill was lying. Well, how was Bill lying that Shakur Stevenson said he got an offer? How was Bill lying about Shakur saying he got an offer? Insanity, bro. Insanity. Absolutely insane. Gervonta Tank Davis is saying, Devin, he's on my hit list. Loma is on my hit list. Shakur, but you not trying to fight none of them. But they're on your hit list. But you don't want no smoke. What hit list you talking about, nigga? Greatest hits? What you talking about? Anita Baker's greatest hits? What the fuck we talking about? Belle Biv DeVoe's greatest hits. What greatest hits you talking about? It damn sure ain't a boxing hit list, because you ain't doing shit to get it. So what greatest hits you talking about, bro? What hit list you talking about? What hits? Motherfucking Smokey Robinson? The fuck you talking about, bro? Billie Holiday? Lionel Richie. It's got to be Lionel Richie. Stevie Wonder hit list. Ray Charles. What fucking hit list you talking about? Teofimo Lopez. Devin made this man leave an entire weight class. Yeah, this was undisputed fight. Undisputed. Vasyl Lomachenko petitioned for a WBC franchise belt that was only supposed to be with him. Teofimo Lopez petitioned to have the same thing, so he had no Devin Haney problem. Yeah, he didn't petition for the WBO super belt, so he didn't have a WBO mandatory for mad years. Nah, he didn't do that. He didn't petition for the WBA super, so he had no WBA mandatory for mad years. Nah, that man petitioned for the WBC franchise, so that way he did not have a Devin Haney problem, and he can worry about George Kambosos. So when George Kambosos beat the shit out of Teofimo Lopez, whipped his motherfucking ass, dropped him and everything, motherfucker talk about my throat, my neck, and my back. My throat blew up. My heart popped. My esophagus collapsed. My lungs folded in. My kidneys ruptured. I had kidney stones. I was pissing sweet tea. Yeah, every fucking excuse in the book. He could have stayed at 135. Teofimo Lopez would have been ranked high enough to fight a Shakur Stevenson at 135, a Vasil Lomachenko rematch at 135, and then fight Devin. Or fight Tank. Don't worry, you're gonna see this. You'll see this in another video. But he had that opportunity. He did not, because he didn't want no smoke with Devin Haney. Ran out of the entire division. Bounced. Went up to 140 and fought a fucking bum. 2 of them. And got his fucking ass whooped by one of them. Man, do I still got it? I don't know if I still got it. Dad, do I still got it? I don't even know, man. Do I still got it? No one says nothing about that. Nah, we leave that alone. It doesn't fit your narrative at all. It doesn't fit your narrative. Do I still got it? Doesn't that? We can't talk about. But when Devin goes back to his corner and does exactly what he should do when he tells his trainer, Bill Haney, hey, I think you might have figured me out. Oh, we're going to talk about that one, though. Let's praise him. No, he said, no, he ran back crying. He ran back talking about, he was crying. He was figured out. But Teofimo Lopez, who's asking, man, do I still got it? Asking somebody if you were figured out is what you're supposed to say to your coach, to the person who's sitting ringside and watching what's going on, so that they can say, do that. Yeah, do that. He doesn't have you figured out. Don't think too much into it. Yeah. That's in the motion of the fight. But saying, man, do I still got it? Says that you lost. You know you lost. You know you got your ass whipped. So instead of staying at 135 to fight those guys at 135, you bounced and nobody said a word. As a matter of fact, they helped you leave. They helped you pack your bags. Yeah, well, you know what? Teofimo Lopez can't make the weight no more. Come on, man. You're making him kill himself. He can't make the weight. But Devin, you say, stay there. Drain yourself. Stay there. Why? Because he's the king. That's why. He's the king. He's got to stay there. Devin's got to stay there to fight Tank Davis, who won't send him an offer. Devin's got to stay there to fight Shakur Stevenson, who he sent 3 offers to. Why did he send 3 offers? Because he's the A side. And that's what the A side does. But when it comes to Tank Davis, oh man, the B sides can send offers too. The B sides can send them. But when Devin is the A side to Shakur Stevenson, he sent them 3. 2.8, 3.5, and 25%. He sent him 3. But when Tank's the A side, oh come on, man. The B side can send an offer too. Why can't the B side send an offer? No problem. What offer did Shakur send Devin? If Shakur wants whatever the fuck he wanted, why did he go to the WBC? Why didn't he just draft and offer his damn self, him and his team, and send one to Devin Haney? Because the B side can send offers too. See, there's one standard for Devin, and then there's a standard for everybody else. Why? Because he's the king. That's why. The king, he's the king. He's got to go after everybody else. He's got to fight everybody else. He's got to make sure everybody else eats. He's got to give everybody their biggest payday. He's got to, because he's the king. That's why. That's why. That's why Devin can send Cashapp Stevenson an offer. That's why Devin, as the B side to Tank, can send Tank an offer, because Devin is the king. Yeah. Tank don't got to say nothing. He don't got to say nothing. Tank can just sit at home and do nothing. But Devin is the king. He can't. As the king, everybody is looking at him to make king moves. Everybody. And when he makes a king move, then you criticize the king move he makes while saying somebody else is better than him that won't make the same moves. Yeah, they won't move like Devin, but you'll say they're better than Devin. But they won't move like Devin. But they're better than Devin. They beat Devin, but they won't move to fight Devin. But according to you guys, Tank knocks Devin out. Tank stops Devin. Cool. How is Tank going to prove that without fighting Devin? Oh, it's Devin's fault because Devin went to 140, so Devin was ducking. Well, Tank went to 140. Oh, no, Tank was just being great. Devin's talking about going to 47, but Tank said he'll knock out Terrence Crawford at 147. Oh, but Tank, listen, man, he's just joking. Tank was just joking. He wasn't serious. He wasn't mean that. But Devin is absolutely serious about going to 47. Absolutely. So Devin is making king moves like a king should. Your heroes that y'all rock with just talking. Devin just beat Regis Poirier badly. The worst he's ever been beat in his life. Badly beat him. How come no one is telling Regis Poirier to move up to 147? Regis Poirier was doing the pre-fight things, talking about, oh man, you know, I'm training myself, man. I'm killing. You don't know how much work I'm putting in. I'm working so hard to fight at 147. 140. I'm working so hard to cut the weight. I'm working so hard. You don't understand. Blah blah blah. Why are you trying to cut weight? Why don't you just fight at 47? Why can't Regis Poirier fight Jaron Boots Ennis? Why can't Regis Poirier fight Mario Barrios at 147? Regis Poirier is now talking about being a 3-time 140-pound champion. And he gets no criticism. None. Nobody's telling this man to move up. Nobody's telling this man he's ducking and dodging people at 147. Nobody. No one at all. This man is blatantly telling you guys that after he wins another belt at 140, then he's going to just drop it and go to MMA. Nobody's saying nothing about that. You guys are A-okay with that. Why? Because Devin is the king. And Devin has to make king moves. Devin can't say, oh, listen, I'm going to go back down to 135 and fight if George Kambosos beats Lomachenko, then I'll go back down to 135 and fight George Kambosos for the vacant IBF belt. For the IBF belt, for his IBF belt, which was really mine that I vacated, but it's his now. So if he beats Lomachenko, I'll go back down to 135 and I'll fight George Kambosos again in a trilogy so I can become undisputed and a 2-time 135-pound champion. I wonder how that would play out for you guys. I wonder how that would be, if that would be A-okay. I wonder if that's a king move. Devin can't do that. Devin has to move like a king. And even when he moves like a king, talking about potentially fighting Boots, talking about potentially fighting Keith Thurman, talking about potentially fighting Mario Barrios, even moving like a king, he gets slammed and criticized. Man, Boots will knock him out, man. Boots stops him, man. Boots destroys Devin. Boots killing Boots. But like Bozy told me, Devin would be the only one to actually fight him. That's what Bozy told me. Yeah, Devin would be the only one to actually fight him. Devin's the only one with the balls and the courage to actually fight him. Devin is the only one that will move up right away and fight that man in his first fight. Devin is the only one that will do some shit like that. Only Devin. That's what Bozy told me. But Devin going to 147 to fight a Mario Barrios, to get that WBC interim title. So when Terrence Crawford drops those belts, all of a sudden Devin Haney is the WBC champion with all the mandatories, because Terrence Crawford ain't staying at 47. Terrence Crawford is going to drop all them belts and bounce. Terrence Crawford's worried about the money fights. He don't need the belts no more. He's finished. Terrence Crawford's career is done. He's finished. He's fighting Errol Spence, and after Errol Spence, he's looking for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez will not care about this man's 147-pound titles at all. He will not care. Not one bit. And Terrence Crawford is moving up to 54 anyway. So when he moves to 54, he will not have no belts. They're all going to be vacant anyway. Errol Spence is going to 54. They will all be vacant anyway. So Devin Haney has the potential to go to 47, beat Mario Barrios. Jerron Boots Ennis unify with somebody. Devin unifies with somebody. And then Jerron Boots Ennis and Devin Haney fight for undisputed. The potential is there. Although I think Boots will be out the division. I think he'll be going to 54. You know what I'm saying? Because the bigger money fights are up there for him with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Right? And he'll be chasing that type of greatness. While Devin is chasing them all. Because that's what kings are supposed to do. So let's say Boots goes to 54, which is more likely going to happen. So Boots goes to 54. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are in 54. 147 is wide open for Devin Haney to become 2 or 3-time undisputed champion. Because that's what kings do. And instead of you guys sitting here saying, damn, Devin is doing some ball shit, man. Man, I gotta respect listen, I don't like Devin, but I have to respect the man for what he did. Not for what he's not for what we think or not for what we believe, what he's already done. What he's done. He's went to Australia and fought George Kambosos twice. He fought Vasily Lomachenko. And in the same year he fought Regis Prograis. He sent Shakur Stevenson 3 contracts of which he turned down. He tried to fight Shakur Stevenson before Lomachenko. All that. Yeah. Tried to fight Tank multiple times. Tried to fight Adrian Broner. Tried to fight Mikey Garcia. Tried to fight Robert Easter. Tried to fight Richard Comey. Tried to fight Ryan Garcia. Tried to fight Javier Fortuna. All of that. Tried to fight Gary Russell. All of that. All of that. Reached out to Subidial Matisse's people. All of that. Tried to fight Teofimo Lopez. Teo ran from that man. All of that. But yet, the only thing you guys see is the negativity. The reason being is because he's the king. That's all you can see is negativity. That's all you can see. Negativity. When Floyd Mayweather was the king, you didn't see him styling and shining. No, all you saw is, oh, he not fighting the best fighters. He not fighting Pacquiao. He not fighting Andre Ward. He's not fighting Sergey Kovalev. He's not fighting Golovkin. Yeah, these gigantic ass niggas. That's all you ever paused. That's all you ever saw is him not fighting niggas that are 4, 5, 6 weight classes bigger than him. You didn't care about none of that shit, bro. All you cared about that is the negativity. When Deontay Wilder was undefeated, dominating shit, you didn't care that he was knocking motherfuckers out. Nah, you motherfuckers told me, oh, come on, man, anybody can knock anybody out. We want to see boxing skills. I like the sweet signs. That's what you motherfuckers told me. You like the sweet signs until Devin showed you the sweet signs. Now you want Tank Davis knockouts. Oh, Devin clinches, Devin holds, but maybe you missed the first couple of rounds with Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia where this man held on for dear life. Maybe you missed that. Where he was holding so much that he got a warning for holding and damn near got a point taken away for holding. Maybe you missed that. Maybe the only thing you did was buy the pay-per-view, and when you bought the pay-per-view and turned it on, it was in the round where he knocked Ryan Garcia out. Maybe that's the only thing you saw. Maybe you missed the part of him running and holding. Maybe you missed that. Maybe you missed that. But let Devin do anything, and you see everything. Why? Because he's the king. And when the king moves, you look at everything. You see everything the king does. Yeah, with them other niggas, you only see what you want to see when you want to see it. Because they're irrelevant. They really don't matter. Yeah, Tank's relevance is when he knocks somebody out. You didn't see motherfucking Gamboa piecing his ass up, punching him all up in his motherfucking face. You didn't see them going 12 fucking rounds and him getting the stoppage in the 12th round when Gamboa had a torn Achilles. You didn't see that. But you'll shit on Terrence Crawford in a heartbeat about him stopping Jose Benavidez when he had a bullet hole, had a one leg and a hole in his leg. Yeah. You seen that. But you didn't see Gervonta Tank Davis stopping Gamboa in the 12th round after getting pieced up, punched all in his shit and getting pieced up. Yeah, you didn't see none of that. You didn't see none of that. You missed all of that. You didn't see him stopping a man with one leg. But you saw Terrence Crawford when he stopped Jose Benavidez with one leg. Because you guys are consistently inconsistent. Yeah, you're consistently inconsistent. You see everything about Devin because he's the king. You see everything. You see it all because he's the king. That's why you see it. Everything. That's why you motherfuckers come in here and tell me, oh, Bill be lying. And I say, about what? And you have no answer. You come in this motherfucker, Dev be lying. And I say, about what? And you have no answer. Why? Because they are the king. That's why. And you see everything they do. Everything. And you see nothing that your favorite does. That's the reason why Devin's got to fight everybody and your favorite does not, because he's the king. That's the reason why Devin can't say anything. He can't say nothing, but your favorite can say whatever he wants because Devin is the king. Devin's words matter. Your favorites don't, because the king's words matter and the paupers, no one gives a fuck of what a pawn says, but the king's words matter. The king's moves matter. No one gives a fuck what the duke is doing. The duke can run through all the woods with fucking sheep and goats and animals, and nobody would give a fuck. But let the king do that, and everybody cares. Everybody cares. A fucking pauper can be out here fucking fighting some fucking bum, some Mexican that don't nobody fucking know about. He can fight that motherfucker and knock him out, and everybody, oh man, he knocked him out. The king cannot do that. The king can only fight other kings. The king can only fight other motherfuckers that you say are kings. Because if he fights somebody like Jojo Diaz, who just beat Javier Fortuna, who mysteriously was able to fight everybody else, and everybody, oh, Javier Fortuna's the man. Devin's ducking Javier Fortuna, man. Devin don't want no smoke with Javier Fortuna, but Jojo Diaz beats Javier Fortuna, and Devin beats Jojo Diaz, and all of a sudden it's, Jojo Diaz ain't shit. Alexander the Great went through those same things. Napoleon went through those same things. Yeah, he went through those same things. Same things. Genghis Khan went through those same things. Oh man, if Genghis Khan didn't have elephants, man, Alexander the Great, he only did that because he was attacking, man. If Alexander the Great, if he didn't have this, he would never beat the Persians. Man, Napoleon, man, he fought, man. If Napoleon didn't, if Napoleon didn't have them cannons, it's always something, bro. It's always something. You don't look and say, damn, Alexander the Great damn near conquered the entire fucking world. Napoleon damn near conquered the entire world. Yeah, you don't say motherfucking the motherfuckers damn near conquered the whole fuck. No. Find something wrong with it until they're no longer there. And then when they're gone, all of a sudden, you talk about their greatness. When they're gone, then all of a sudden you recognize that Muhammad Ali was the greatest when he's gone. But when he was there, you crucified that man. You dragged him through the mud, slaughtered him. Yeah, you call Floyd TBE now, but when he was fighting, he was chicken. He ran like a chicken. But now all of a sudden he's TBE. It will be the same thing with Devin Haney. Because Devin is the king. And he is making king moves. Which is why everybody looks. Which is why everybody has something to say about every move he makes. Because he is the motherfucking king. And if he wasn't the king, nobody would care what he was doing. Remember that. BFTB. Shout out to the mighty LDBC.